The next half hour of the Easterseals Telethon is sponsored by DHR Health. Easterseals invites you to join us in celebrating 100 years of impact in the lives of individuals with disabilities, their families, and communities throughout America. Join us in achieving our vision of a world in which every one of us is 100% included as we celebrate our 100th anniversary.
And we're coming to you live from the beautiful Bird Ogden Arena in Edinburgh. We're at the 42nd Annual Easterseals Telethon, and this segment is brought to you by DHR Health. And I'm here with my friend, Dr. Lopez Mena. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much again for being here with me. I know being a whole hour here on the show with me is a whole lot of energy. I know we're having a great time. And you have a special guest with us here, right? I think I know this guy.
I have a gentleman who's
been... I think I've met him a few times.
Yeah, I think he's rumored to be the children's whisperer in the pediatric department.
The children whisperer, Dr. Teddy Bear.
A good person to ask about the services of Easterseals. What do you think about the services, Doc?
What do you think? They're great, they're fabulous, and they're making a difference in the lives of so many across the Rio Grande Valley, and your donations today are making a difference. The only reason that our Easterseals Telethon, our 42nd annual telethon, is a great success is because of every single one of you that has been calling in and making donations. Now, Doc, I know that we have some really great giveaways today. So we've talked about some of these giveaways that HEB has been donating. So they have the amazing griller, and we also have an amazing Nintendo Switch, and this is going to go to one lucky winner. So anyone that calls in today and makes a pledge of $25, your name goes automatically into the raffle drum for either, well, actually, no, it's together. It's the griller and the Nintendo Switch are together. So that is one heck of a prize.
Indeed it is. And don't forget the bags that we've been hearing so much about as well.
Yes, we are giving away these amazing bags to anyone that donates over $100. We're giving away these amazing neoprene bags. And so I know that you and I know a lot of these VIPers that are over here. We have some special VIP, folks at the phone bank. Let's go talk to them. Let's go meet them. So why don't you start on this side, Dr. Mena, and I'm going to start on this side over here.
I'm so glad to introduce Miss Vivian Temez. Welcome, welcome. What do you think about the program so far?
I love this program. It goes to a great cause. I think it benefits everybody, especially the people in our community, and that's what's very important. That's why we're all here.
And who do you have to challenge special right now?
I challenge all my friends at home, all my family members. Go ahead, call me. Go ahead, my phone's right here.
That's amazing. She's available. And we also have the Miss Beautiful Annette Franz. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much. It's a privilege to be here.
Thank you very much. I know that you believe in the value of giving back to our communities because you and your husband are so active in our communities, and we appreciate you. What would you say to people watching us as to why it's important to give back a little bit, especially to an organization like Easterseals?
Well, Easterseals is very dear to my heart. I visited Easterseals many times with a niece of mine that lived with us, and so every year this is an organization that what is raised here stays here, and it's so important to give back. And these kids, they really need the funds.
I agree with you, and that's right. It's important to point out, Dr. Mena, to everybody watching us today, that everything that gets raised, just like what Miss Annette said, stays here in the Rio Grande Valley and makes a difference in the lives of children that need the services, adults that need the services, because, ladies and gentlemen, the money that you're donating is also helping adults that need the services, okay? It's not only children, it's adults in our community that need the different types of services.
And you can clearly see that in the programs that are put out year in, year out.
Absolutely. So, Doc, I know that I am going to go and interview some special guests that we have with us here today, but I challenge you to continue working with your phone bankers and get the calls incoming, okay?
We'll keep answering phones.
Absolutely. So I am going to move on over, okay, to interview some very special guests that we have here today. And I have to tell you that we have some very, very special girls with us here today, and you are here representing
Junior Catholic Daughters of America.
The Junior Catholic Daughters of America. That is incredible. So tell me, what do you all do, your organization? Tell me a little bit about you guys.
We basically do a lot of service projects, and we donate a lot of money, and we give it back to a bunch of different charities. And it's for our church, Our Lady of Sorrows. Yeah.
That's incredible. So I know that you have a check for us here today.
Yes.
So show us the check that you have. And look at that, $300. That is incredible. That is incredible. I'm so excited, girls. I really commend you. I salute you for giving back to the organizations like Easterseals, because you are taking a challenge of being a leader, a young leader in our community. So I really congratulate you. At this time, I want to toss it over to my friend, Veronica Gonzalez, to talk to us about the donors, the pledges that are coming in.
Yes, thank you, Edna, and thank you to these young ladies who gave this incredible amount of money. We so appreciate it. And remember that all the money that you give to Easterseals Rio Grande Valley stays here in the Rio Grande Valley. And just think, 100 years of service. How wonderful is that? That's why we have like doctors such as Dr. Teddy Bear here today, who is helping us and who is going to help me here with pointing out some of the names on the board of the individuals who have given $100 or more. Mr. Robert Thaez, Priscilla Green, Areli Salinas, Mana Mercado, Maria Ruby Guajardo, MD, L. Nielsen Haddon, Arturo Tobias, New Balance, Life Wellness, Venus Laser Dermatology Center, Vadira Cepeda, and many, many, many more that have given. And just think, I want to challenge everyone out there who was fortunate enough to have a child that was healthy, had no disabilities. Every one of you, or that has a child or a grandchild that didn't have disabilities, this is your opportunity to give some money to a wonderful organization that is proven and that is helping children throughout the Rio Grande Valley so that their children that are living with a disability can also have fun and play and go to school and do all the things that other children can do. So we challenge you, get on your phones, call these wonderful volunteers who are here today. They are ready to take your call and ready to take your pledge. And you can give them a credit card number. You can later write a check. We will take your money any way you can give it. So thank you so much. And Edna, I'm going to send it on back to you.
Thank you so much, Veronica. And I'm back here at the phone bank, and we have a very, very special group of folks that we want to introduce to you. Our community spotlight of the hour, we have Driscoll. How are y'all doing, Driscoll Children's Hospital Group? How are y'all doing?
Doing great, thank you.
That's wonderful. And give me your name. What is your name?
I'm Nora Garza.
Nora Garza. And we also have?
Madeline Garza.
Madeline Garza. And we also have?
Elizabeth Lopez.
Elizabeth. And you are?
Irene Del Toro.
Irene Del Toro. So Irene, why is it important for your organization and your employees to be active today?
Well, Driscoll Health System has been serving the health community for over 60 years, and the mission of Easterseals is very close to our heart. We've been a strong partner with them for a very long time, so we're very happy and very blessed here to support this group.
That's wonderful. And do you have any challenges, any friends, any family that you want to challenge today and have them call you?
Yes, definitely. I would love to challenge my fellow coworkers from Driscoll Health Plan.
That's incredible. Do you have anybody that you would like to challenge to call in today?
Any of my fellow students at UTRGV.
Did you hear that? We are challenging lots of folks out there, and I know for a fact somebody told me that you have a check to present to me as well. So why don't you all stand up so that we can do a check presentation right here. Switch on over the check over the table. So ladies and gentlemen, we have another check presentation by another community sponsor. So show us the check, show us your pledge. How much money do you have for us today? $1,500. That is incredible. Thank you so much to the Driscoll Health Plan team. Thank you for being here and helping us and supporting our actual telethon. Without you, today would not be possible. So thank you again. And I know that you're going to be busy answering calls. I'm going to head on over and interview some other very important guests that we have here today. So I can't wait to come and talk to Patty, because I know that you have a check on behalf of an organization, or you want to share with us some information. I just want checks every minute, okay? I just have to admit to you, I'm all about the checks today, okay? Because I want to fundraise a lot of money. So tell us, Patty, what do you have for us?
Well, I have a little bit of information. You
Awesome.
can't take it to the bank, but it is good. It's
But
very
great,
valuable.
Very
okay?
valuable.
So we are representing the Make the First Five Count organization. It is really a coalition made up of, I think we probably have 30 organizations through the community. DHR is one of them, and we have other nonprofits that come together, and it's a multi-organization, a group that has a focus that's working to make sure that kids are safe, kids are ready for school, and kids are healthy.
Absolutely, because that's what it's all about. It's about preparing children for the world, right? To be able to survive and be able to do well. It's important, you know, and I have to tell you that it's incredible when you really take the time to take some steps back and learn about how much of an impact Easterseals makes into the lives of so many. It's absolutely remarkable. So again, with your pledge of only $25, not only do you get a chance to win some really cool prizes today,
cool.
but you get a chance to make a difference in the lives of so many. Patty, thank you so much. Are you excited about today?
It's going very well, and I want to just thank the community for calling in those pledges. And Adam, what do you think? We call out our coalition members? If we could call, because there's 25, 30 coalition members out there that are working on a collaborative effort. We're using data-driven decision-making to impact our community. So I think we should call out some of our coalition members to call in a donation.
You want to challenge some of them?
Let's challenge them.
Let's challenge some of them to call in today. What are their names?
DHR is already in the house, so you're
DHR's
kind
in the
of
house.
off
Let's
the
hear some
hook.
noise from our DHR. Yay!
Let's have, and they know who they are. Let's have some of our other groups call in. Some of the health clinics really participate with us. Region 1 is a member. We have families who are members. Buckner's is a member. Who else is? The County Health Department. How about that?
Absolutely.
They could call in. But we're really working to have an impact and work in a collaborative way to make
incredible.
a difference.
That's wonderful. Well, I have to tell you, I know that today has been a remarkable day so far. We're halfway through our telethon, and we're already hitting some really great numbers. I want to toss it over to my friend, Veronica Gonzalez, to talk to us more about the donor board and these beautiful neoprene bags that were donated to us by Colder Inc. Veronica, tell us.
Thank you, Edna. And Colder Inc., of course, is a organization, also a company that's located here in Edinburgh, local companies supporting our local organization. And that's what we're all about here in the Rio Grande Valley, is supporting each other so that we will all be healthy and happy and prosperous and live a good life. And so we want to thank everybody that has given $100 or more. You will be receiving one of these beautiful neoprene bags that are blue and orange. They have a zipper, great size for carrying all sorts of things. And we want to again thank Colder for donating them. We have some new donors here on the board that Dr. Teddy Bear is going to help me announce. We have Skaggs and Guerra, Joe Quiroga, Victor Guerra, Antonio Perez, Frank and Dora Garza, Magnify God Ministry, Robert Bennett, Lydia Monet, Linda Caruth and Dennis Caruth, and Karen Valdez. So these are some of the new pledges that we have received just recently and that are here giving at least $100 or more. And I was talking with Dr. Teddy Bear a moment ago, and we were talking about how important it was to make sure that children get a great start in life. But to do that, they have to be able to be healthy, and they have to be able to receive the services that are necessary that at times parents cannot afford. Your child's health should not be dependent on how much money you make or don't make. If we are here to help each other, why wouldn't we do that? You know how we all say that it takes a village, and we are that village. We're the village to help each other, to be healthy and to be happy, and to live a good life here in the Rio Grande Valley. The Valley is always known for being underserved in so many ways. We want to show the rest of the state and the rest of our nation that the Valley is very giving, the Valley is very generous, and that we take care of our kids. We take care of our children that are living with disabilities and our adults living with disabilities. So this is your chance to call in. We have these wonderful volunteers here that are ready to take your pledge, and they will take the $25, $100, or any amount. So Edna, I'm going to send it back to you.
Thank you, Veronica. And I'm here with a very special employee from the Easterseals office that is going to talk to us about the HOPES program. Tell us your name and your position at Easterseals.
Hi, my name is Yaneth Murillo, and I'm at Easterseals as a parent educator lead for the PAT program.
So tell me about the program. What does this program do for Easterseals and for everyone that is receiving service from Easterseals?
So the HOPES program helps with parent education for parents in the home by offering home visits to the parents' home and giving them developmental information for their families. So parents get to know about their child's development, how to keep them safe, nutrition information. They also get to know, about how if their children are having any concerns or any delays, then we also do referrals and case management. We also have counseling available for families who need it.
That's incredible because, I have to tell you, all these additional services that we're talking about through this program really, truly help the families that have children that are living with disabilities. If you're a parent, a family that has a child with disabilities and you don't know where to turn, how can these families that are watching us today, how can they find out about Easterseals?
Well, they can call Easterseals and they can make a referral. Anybody can make a referral to Easterseals. It could be a parent, it could be a doctor, it can be anybody who wants to refer a family for services. And then from there, the Easterseals employee who answers the phone will be able to take a referral and offer them the right services according to what the family says that they need.
That's incredible. Now, I know that, for example, if you're already a parent that is a part of the family of Easterseals and you have a child that's going through the services, I know that if you have maybe another friend, sometimes parents have their children in school and they'll say, oh, my child's other little friend at school needs services from Easterseals. It's easy to inquire and to ask about these programs available. Do they go through somebody at the school? Do they have to go through their family physician, through their pediatrician? How can they come close to receiving services from Easterseals?
No, the parent can just call directly. I mean, if they need help from somebody in the community to get an Easterseals number, of course, doctors and anybody can help a family by just calling and making a referral themselves. But a family is welcome to make a referral on their own as a self-referral. But if you have a family member who's interested in services, that family member can just tell their home visitor. Their home visitor will be able to make a referral for that family friend and offer them services. So then somebody goes out there and does an intake, and then their home visitor will be assigned.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for providing us so much information on the programs. We appreciate everything that you do for Easterseals and everything that you do for our families for the Rio Grande Valley. And I am going to come on over here and talk to Dr. Mena. Dr. Mena, how are things coming along at the phone bank?
Going great. I'd like to call out a couple people that I see have been donating. Alexandra Cavazos took a pledge from Miss Gerzies. We appreciate your pledge. And also, we got another pledge from Annette Lacey Calder. So thank you so much.
That's incredible. And Veronica, what do you think about today's activities?
And thank you to the Bird Ogden Arena for allowing us to use this beautiful venue. This is a big event. This is a big year for Easterseals, 100 years, and we deserved something beautiful and large and big as a venue, and we got it. So thank you, and of course, thank you to Ms. Edna DeSaro from Lone Star National Bank, who's been a terrific MC for us today. Dr. Mena, thank you to all of you and all our volunteers from all the organizations. It's great to see everybody out here.
Everybody has made such a big difference, and most importantly, we want to thank every single one of you that is watching us, that has called us, that has supported us, that has told their family and their friends and their neighbors to call us today. Remember, we have some really great giveaways. Veronica, tell them again about the great bag that you have.
Oh, it's beautiful. I can't wait to get one of these because they are beautiful. They are blue and orange, of course, our new Easterseals colors. I think you always remembered the red and white, and now we're blue and orange, and a little bit of yellow in there as well. But these were donated by a local company, Calder. Calder is based out here in Edinburgh, and these bags are made out of neoprene, I believe it's how you pronounce it.
Yes.
But basically, they are waterproof. They have a zipper inside them, so you can make sure that your liquids will not spill. and we love them, and we're very grateful to Colder for donating them. If you give $100 or more, you will be receiving one of these beautiful and very useful bags, and so we hope that you will do that. And I see that there's another bag here as well.
I have something else to give away.
Oh,
look
nice.
at this. We have this Consuela tote bag and wallet to give away today. So I want us, the three of us, to walk on over to the raffle drum, because we are going to pull out one lucky winner for this tote bag. So Dr. Mena, I want you to do the honors of pulling out one lucky winner. So Veronica, if you want to come over here and hold this beautiful tote bag and show it off. We have Dr. Teddy Bear. What do you think? Who's going to win? Who is going to win? So if you've been a lucky donor today calling in and doing a pledge, you can be a lucky winner. Who's the winner, Dr. Mena?
We have Andy Gonzalez out of Mission. Andy Gonzalez out of Mission will be calling you. We have your number. Congratulations.
So Andy, congratulations.
I'm sure Andy's going to look great with this bag on his arm. Maybe Andy, or maybe Andy's wife or girlfriend or someone very special to Andy will have this beautiful Consuela bag.
That's right. Hey, I'll tell you what, these bags are so cool. There's one that I absolutely love that I need to go by myself. So again, thank you so much for all of you that have made the donations, and we are going to head on over here to the phone bank. Dr. Mena, I know that we have some really great activity coming over here with your employees, and I want you to know I am so excited that all of you have come out to help today at the Easterseals Telethon. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of the wonderful work that you do in our community, and thank you to all the leaders at DHR Health, because DHR Health really truly makes an impact.
It's a pleasure to be here. You know, I was talking to Dr. Kirk earlier, and she was telling me a little bit about her experience, and I'd like her to share a little bit about that.
Oh, I would love to hear that.
Well, I was just mentioning I've been here 2 years now in the Valley, and what I've been most impressed is, especially affiliated with DHR, is the programs they offer. And we offer a program that's a charity program that's based on income, and it just goes to show that Easterseals is another example that how we are, again, helping the community and giving back to the community. So that's been a great experience for me since I've been here, because I can treat my patients and they get the care they need.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kirk.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Veronica, why don't you join me to the center of the set here, because we have a very important update to make. We have another number to show up on the tote board. So what do you think the number is going to be, Veronica? I'm really excited and I'm nervous. I can't wait to see the number. So let's look up to the screen and let's see what the number is. How much money are we looking at? Wow, $281,000, almost $282,000.
Right.
Thank you so very much to everybody that has called in a pledge. I really, really cannot thank you enough. All of you have made a tremendous difference. Family involvement is critical to the growth and development of infants and toddlers with disabilities. And the Bernal family knows the positive impact of an early intervention team. When Mateo was born, his family looked to Easterseals for help for their son through the early childhood intervention program and expanded their support team. Let's meet the Bernal family.
We got pregnant 2.5 years ago, and it was for all intents and purposes a perfect pregnancy. 40 weeks, and on the day that the doctor scheduled us, we went into the hospital, and then came the surprise, and that's where we started our journey with our son Mateo Bernal.
I had a picture-perfect pregnancy, as our doctor had mentioned. All of my appointments were just perfect. He said everything was going well. There was no reason for concern. When we went to the hospital, I had Mateo in the middle of the night, so we had an on-call doctor. And when he was born, he noticed, first of all, that he had a cleft lip that we weren't aware. We didn't know the extent if it was going to go into his palate as well. Next thing we noticed right away when they were putting the cream on his eyes is that his right eye didn't open. We did find out that his right eye didn't fully develop while in utero. About 4 months after that is when his pediatrician noticed that he had several heart murmurs. So on top of the cleft and his eye, he's now a baby with congenital heart defects.
We were in what we considered was a perfect setting, and I think it was a perfect setting to receive some complicated news. Because of our strong bond, we were able to take it on and say, okay, well, this is another thing we're going to deal with. And then another, symptom came around, or another diagnosis came around, and we said, okay, this is something we're going to deal with. And I think one of the biggest things that we really adhere to is recognizing that it definitely does take a village. And this is where I believe, we believe that Easterseals has been extremely fantastic in helping us. As soon as we were able to go ahead and find their services, we committed ourselves to make sure that we were going to do our best part to ensure that all of the things that Easterseals was going to offer us was going to be something that we were going to take on, and we were going to go ahead and full-heartedly participate in. And we were going to make sure that our son was going to not only get the best care from Easterseals, but also from us as well, supporting their efforts.
The first time we were receiving services through Easterseals was after Mateo's open heart surgery. And he was about 5 months old, and so he stayed in the hospital for quite a bit, and in recovery, 8 weeks of recovery on his back. So he was behind early on, and so when Easterseals started coming after he was cleared from the heart surgery, he started getting the regular occupational therapy, gaining a lot of head support, trying to meet his goals of where he had been delayed after the heart surgery.
We don't tend to recognize how significant making a sound is until someone begins to work with your child over and over. And quite frankly, if it wasn't for Easterseals and ECI, we wouldn't know our son's true potential. They definitely have guided him through a lot of significant hurdles, and he's been able to break some significant barriers that his doctors are astounded at what he's done. And we always give a lot of recognition to Easterseals and ECI for what they do for us.
My main hopes is that he grows up knowing that he's no different than somebody that might have not been born with the same conditions that he has. My main concern when I was a new mother was just how the world was going to treat him. But I have seen just the love and the support that his therapists have given him, and it's just, they're amazing.
The therapists will come in, and I can say honestly that they are the most encouraging individuals, and I can definitely feel that their heart is exactly in this scenario and in the moment when it comes to dealing with Mateo. There are thousands, if not millions, of families like us who walk into a delivery room and expect what they consider a perfect moment of delivery. And like us, they're going to have scenarios and symptoms, diagnoses that are going to come their way and attempt to shatter their joy. It is important for all of those families that are looking at us and watching this telethon to make sure that they recognize that they're not alone. There are many of us that came before them. And they're not alone in that there are many of them that will come after them. And I think more importantly, I'm recognizing that Easterseals is here by their side as many times as they need them, and that they're always going to have their child's best interest in mind and the family's best interest in mind. And so they come in and they work with our child, and they give us this strength by investing their time in the moment and helping us be able to recognize that despair begins to subside more and more with every significant milestone or every significant day that passes by. This little boy is amazing in that. The phenomenal thing about his strength and the ability for him to be able to forego all of his obstacles and to just break barriers and to have done it with the help of Easterseals and ECI is just amazing. And I think that, quite frankly, that the purpose for this little boy and my hope for him is that he's able to be a beacon to show how embracing something like Easterseals and ECI as an organization on a daily basis whenever they come into our homes and putting our best foot forward really demonstrates that a child who is expected to be developmentally challenged or delayed, or a child who is expected to be in a certain category can break those barriers, because sometimes it's going to be unexpected heroes like ECI and Easterseals that are going to be the ones to come in and save the day. And my hope is that this child is going to be that example, that embracing everything that comes our way and not not stigmatizing the child for who he is, but rather embracing who he is and celebrating his successes and his overcoming everything that he does is by far what I hope that everybody can see.
The last half hour of the Easterseals Telethon was supported by DHR Health.